Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. We are back fighting the good fight against our mortal enemy here on the channel, ChatGPT, where today I'm going to attempt to ask it to predict this year's WrestleMania. We're going to see what ChatGPT thinks. We're going to compare it to my predictions. Who knows? Is ChatGPT going to come out with the SCW Predictions Championship by the end of this? I don't know. Maybe, hopefully not. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe, leave your likes, leave your comments. Check out my Twitch. I stream there from time to time, Raw and SmackDown, some other stuff. Stash Club Wrestling, we're doing the watch party streams for both nights, so be on the lookout for that. Without further ado, let's get started here. Let's just straight up ask it, predict the WrestleMania 41 results. Bang. It's as simple as that. Let's just see what happens. A lot of searching. Okay, it's searching. Oh, it showed, all right, it showed Reddit, Bleacher Report, and CBS, I think. It says WrestleMania 41 is set to take place over 2 nights, April 19th and April 20th, 2025 at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. This year's event features a mix of high-stake title matches, personal rivalries, and potential surprises. Here are predictions for the key matches. I want all of the matches. All right, I need all the matches, so I'm just going to go, this is great, but could you repeat this, but please, ask nicely, remember, include all of the matches scheduled for WrestleMania 41. Boom. Okay. You got to give it good feedback. You got to be like, you're doing great. What? You're giving feedback to a new version of ChatGPT. Which response do you prefer? I don't know. I'm not reading through 2 responses here. All right, we're starting over. We're starting over. Stop. How do I make a stop? Predict all of the match results for WrestleMania 41. All right, there we go. Let's try it again. I don't know how that first time just didn't work. It's just like, oh, I'm just going to half-ass it and give you some matches. That's so stupid. I'm getting mad already. All right, it gave me even less and then gave me the additional matches. How come it's not predicting every single thing? Where's New Day War Raiders? I know we don't really care about it. It's crazy that ChatGPT also doesn't care about it. All right, starting over. Please predict every match scheduled for both nights of WrestleMania 41. Eventually, we're just gonna I know this. I've been given information, but I want to get the full thing out and then we'll read it. But okay, regardless, whatever this is, all right, it's just gonna be the same shit. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Did we win? There we go. Jesus Christ, you can lead a horse to water, huh? All right, give me the same spiel at the top. But okay, finally. All right, we have the triple threat match between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. ChatGPT says Seth Rollins capitalizes on the chaos to secure a victory, potentially setting up future title opportunities. Well, I think if he wins, he's probably gonna have other title opportunities because he's the champion to hold the title and have a match. Whatever. I'm being too nitpicky already. That honestly matches my pick. If you saw on Stash Club, you know my picks. That matches my picks. So far, me and ChatGPT are 1-1. We agree. All right, the World Heavyweight Championship match, Gunther versus Jey Uso. ChatGPT predicts that Jey Uso will overcome the odds to dethrone Gunther, marking a significant milestone in his singles career. ChatGPT, I agree. We're 2 for 2 with each other. I don't love that we're agreeing, but partly I do. I don't know. All right, the WWE Women's Championship match, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. ChatGPT predicts that Tiffany Stratton, let's go. ChatGPT is on Tiffy time, solidifying her position atop the women's division. I'm actually shocked it didn't choose Charlotte. I don't know who's the favorite. I know that it really writings on the wall that I think Charlotte's going to win, but I also have Tiffany. So far, we're not straying. All right, next is Jade Cargill versus Naomi. ChatGPT says that Jade Cargill avenges her previous attack by Naomi. Good detail, showcasing her dominance upon return. I think that's right. I think that's perfect. I wish this was wackier or sillier because I could be like, stupid ChatGPT, this doesn't make sense. But so far, whatever this new version is, we're nailing it. I so far have all the same picks. All right, I think we're deferring here. We have the United States Championship match between LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. ChatGPT says LA Knight manages to retain his championship, possibly through tactical means against the formidable Fatu. Interesting. I mean, I think LA Knight is definitely the face. I don't think I know. He's definitely the face going into this match. Kinda. Jacob on paper is heel, but Jacob's gonna get sheared. It's really face versus face in this match. Maybe LA Knight turns. That would kind of be smart. I do have Jacob Fatu, but LA Knight's interesting. I don't like it. I disagree with it. I think it's very unlikely, but interesting stuff. All right, next we have Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. ChatGPT predicts that my GOAT, Rey Mysterio, uses his veteran experience to outmaneuver his opponent for the win. I agree. I wish it added some sort of unmasking or some sort of Chad Gable stuff, but that's fine. Rey Mysterio winning, so far, I'm with you, except for the United States Championship match. All right, next we have the WWE World Tag Team Championship match with the War Raiders versus the New Day. ChatGPT predicts that the War Raiders maintain their championship status in a hard-fought contest. The more I think about it, my pick is New Day. The more I think about it, and I was also on Con Man's stream, shout Con Man, and we were talking about it. If Big E returns, I think he interrupts the match, distracts New Day, they lose, causing them the loss, or New Day win, and then Big E comes out. I don't know. But if the first thing happens, it's a War Raiders retain. Interesting. All right, we're moving on to night 2. We're starting with the undisputed WWE Championship match with Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, and ChatGPT disagrees with me and says that Cody Rhodes retains his title, preventing John Cena from achieving a record-breaking 17th World Championship. I mean, I don't know. I have John Cena. I can see just as easy of Cody Rhodes getting the title, saving wrestling. I mean, that's the story. I just think it's way more interesting for Cena to stand on top at the end of this. All right, next we have the Women's World Championship triple threat with my GOAT, Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. ChatGPT, I love this pick by ChatGPT. It's not my pick, but they pick. It picks, it's not a person, that Io Sky successfully defends her title in a match that could steal the show. Ooh, fun little added detail with 4 sources saying Bleacher Report, and okay, I'm not going to read them. I have Bianca Belair. I'm going to be rooting right there with you, ChatGPT, for Io Sky. I like that pick. What if ChatGPT gets a sweep city? I'll lose my mind. All right, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Its prediction is same as mine, with Liv Morgan and Raquel continuing their reign, showcasing strong teamwork. Yeah, I for sure see that. I think it's going to be more so Bayley maybe turning on Lyra, them not being able to work together. I think that's the story there, but I agree with the result. I have the IC Championship Fatal 4-Way match with Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor. And wow, this is the first person that, not person, entity, thing. This is getting creepy. This is getting too Black Mirror. This is the first prediction of anything that I've seen Braun Breaker retaining. To me, it's so obvious that Braun Breaker is graduating from the IC title. Maybe he's not, though. Maybe this is just a really, really defining win. Officially, ChatGPT says Braun Breaker retains his championship amidst internal conflicts within the Judgment Day faction. That I fully agree with. There's gonna be obviously Judgment Day run-in. We'll probably get a JD return. We'll get Carlito stuff. Liv might pull some tricks. Ultimately, Dom and Finn, I think, are going to be feuding and button heads. Braun's an interesting pick. I have Penta, Cero Miedo, but Braun would be cool. Wouldn't be mad at it. All right, second to last, we have the Sin City Street Fight with Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre emerges victorious in a brutal encounter, possibly positioning himself for a future title contention. I think all that's right. I think that's all accurate. Shout out whatever Bleacher Report or CBS article that ChatGPT is stealing all this information from. I think Drew's the guy. Every single year, Drew's set up to be, or not just set up to be, but also in the eyes of the fans, like, this is Drew's year. This is the time. Da-da. I'm hoping this kickstarts another Drew push, another Drew kind of leapfrog into the world title picture. But yeah, I think Drew's going over. All right, finally, we have AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. ChatGPT says that AJ Styles leverages his experience to defeat Logan Paul, reaffirming his status as a top competitor. I think that's all right. A lot of people are thinking this might be AJ's swan song. Does he go out looking at the lights? If that were the case, I would hope that would be someone more meaningful than a Logan Paul victory. This match will be fun. The pulverizer is sick. I understand. But AJ needs to go over Logan Paul. I can't have in my head that Logan Paul defeated the veteran and the legend that is AJ Styles. I think me and ChatGPT got pretty much all of them the same, except for that one or two matches, I think. Maybe 3, I don't know. And then it cites his sources. I like when it was just like kind of going random. Obviously, I guess it needs to pull from something, but I like when it was less based off like, here's like what experts say, you know? All right, and that's that. We had a little bit of a struggle at the beginning. We got there eventually. That's what ChatGPT thinks. It's going to go up against me, Jimmy, and Sophie, kind of, in the background. Probably not. If it wins the SCW Championship, I'm deleting every single channel that I'm affiliated with. Please let me know how you like this. Please make sure you subscribe, leave your likes, leave your comments. What do you agree with, what you disagree with me and ChatGPT? Again, watch parties on the Stash Club channel, as well as I have streams, blah, blah, following everything. You get it. I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. Bye, 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 goodbye.